Okay, welcome to my shit show basement. So, thought this would be easier than trying to text it all. So, this is the the jar air sucker outer thing. So basically, you just put it on the top of the jar, take the ring off, hit the button. It charges with whatever the phone thingy's charged with, whatever you call that shit. And it holds the charge forever. So, here's my shit. These are all cranberries I bought from the bog, like dirt cheap, canned them last year. It's just cranberries, water, splash of lemon, easy shit. Mullein. If you can find yourself mullein tincture, all you do is you get the leaves, get a higher proof vodka, soak them for 6 weeks, and then strain the leaves out, and this is going to be good for your upper respiratory stuff. That's my second. I just put that in. So that's just the leaves and the vodka soaking. Oh, look. Vanilla extract. Just vanilla beans and high quality bourbon. These are my soup stocks. These are really good because this is just all leftovers. So, any leftover meat bones, I do leftover chicken bones, I save all the vegetable scraps, like if you're cutting up onions, garlics, carrots, I save the tops, I save the skins, I freeze them in the freezer. When all is said and done, I make stock. So all that stock, this is my experiment in canning meat, just different soups. Again, most of the stuff is made from leftovers. Carrots, super easy, super cheap. So we'll just get like a 50-pound bag from Vasali's, cut them up, fill them with water, throw some salt in. These pressure can, but you can water bath can them. You just you'll pressure can for maybe 30 minutes. But if you're water bathing, which is again not USDFFLMNO, whatever agency regulates this crap, it's not approved, but people do it. And again, it's cheap. A 50-pound thing of carrots is cheap. A lot of this is from last year. Beans. You can't beat these. They're cheap. They grow fast. Sorry, that's the onions. Where's the beans? Oh, here's the beans. Grew too many beans. Pickles. Don't really like them, but you know what? Food is food. So this is what I do with more of the dried goods. My powdered sugars for whatever. I don't even know what to use it for. My rices. So again, you just gotta take top lid off. It's just got a flat lid. And this is not canned, so this is just using that vacuum sealer. And I try to do like the rices, the sugar shit that I need to cook stuff in, and these are the gallon jars. Then I have, these are the jars I'll put this on pause. Okay, so these are the jars I recycle. See how that has the rubber inside rim? Now, I don't do it all the time. I did it a couple times. It worked fine, but I just recently did some string beans and some of the water siphoned out. So, my choice is to go with this type of product. Again, this is from last year. This stuff you've got really long shelf lives on. So if I can't grow it, I buy it in bulk. It's my drying area for my onions. So far seem to be doing okay. I mean, it's kind of a freaking shit show down here, but look, we illegally built a closet. We illegally put walls up. We're painting the floor. Dehumidifier. This will be problematic if we go totally off grid, but you know, you can only do what you're going to do. So basically what I would just have to do is you can can onions. You can get fancy. You can caramelized onions, which you have to cook all day, but you can crock pot them. And then I'll do like where the hell is it? Peppers and onions for cooking with. So you can can them, but taters. All these guys need is to not be humid, and you want to have a shelf kind of like this where you're going to get airflow. So it was an okay crop. My eggs are sitting down here. Okay, seeds. So basically these are my marigolds from last year, and these are all my flower seeds. So I just kind of dehydrate these suckers and put them away. my rando seeds. I deadhead all the marigolds because these are good for the garden. They keep the bugs out. And I will never have to buy marigolds again. This is the dehydrator I got. So, you know, you can do the food, you can do the meat. I think it's a big giant pain in the ass. Like, if you had the money, the big giant ones are better. But, like, they're a couple $1,000s. So, again, you can take a, what do you call them? Those, like, cookie sheets. Throw some parchment paper on and throw what you want to dehydrate in the oven. But it's generally running you like 8 hours to do it. So this is what I dehydrated. I did this in the oven. I've got oregano salt. So I took all my leftover oregano and some kosher salt because it's a little thicker. And I, you know, use that to cook with. And then I love this celery salt. Just took the tops of celery. So again, it's just trash you're throwing away. Dehydrate, mix with the kosher salt. I put this shit on everything. So I actually have an extra one of these that I can just send to you because I'm never going to use two. But this I kind of more use to dehydrate the flowers. So I'm going to buy flowers next year. Or I'll bring down some of the seeds and put them on plates and put them in there. There's my freaking not hooked up stove. We're going to have to talk with the husband because, again, this is going to be a game changer. That helps too. That little propane heater, game changer. But what we had to do was start getting the large cans of propane and then transferring the propane from the large cans to the smaller cans to put in this. Or you can just hook this up to the larger can. But I don't know. I'm uncomfortable having a bomb in my house or in my barn. But they work, and they work well. Some more seed preservation. Watermelon seeds, actually from our neighbor's melon. I let some of the carrots overgrow to get seeds on them. And stupid beans. I hate beans, but beans are just so easy. So whatever beans I didn't can or took off the bad parts, just plop them out here. These have been sitting here since Friday. They're pretty much almost dry. So again, it's easy. You can make it free after your first investment on that stuff. And they grow fast. I got a spring and a summer harvest out there, but the bugs just decimated my leaves. But again, I have so many beans I could feed the whole neighborhood for 18 months. This is my seed production. I just had these leftover little plastic containers. So after I dry the seeds, I store them in here, label them up. Yes, I am totally OCD. Peach pits, because maybe I'll try to grow another peach tree. And this was my other way I used to do it, was just bag them up and put them in here. And then I save all of the things that I got the seeds in because there's instructions on the back. And you know what? Us old folk don't remember shit. I also do things like this. I got this huge box, 25 pounds of, they called them Field 2 tomatoes. So basically just like a mark here or there. They were actually really nice tomatoes. $10 at Mozzarelli's. And also got a bunch of free ones from the neighbor because a lot of times the farmers aren't getting to the whole entire harvest. So I think that's about it. Let me look around.